Got two great razors for you today. The Manscaped 2.0, which, you know, is a knockoff, but the last time I shaved with this, it was a great razor. I'm going to put it up against the Parker 79R, thin profile if you look at both of these. But two great razors, so I'm going to put them side by side. Lengthwise, it's a little bit bigger, the Manscaped. It's just called the 2.0. It's a little bit bigger. I have seen the knockoff version of this razor on Amazon for, I think it was like $20 or something. This one's going for $27.77 right now. Again, this one's Parker is made in India, and you know, this is a knockoff made in China, which, you know, whatever. So I'm going to be using Personna Platinums. This is a great blade as well. I mean, obviously I like the ones made in the United States a lot, but you know, these are made in Germany. These are good too. So if you can only get your hands on these, hey, it's a fantastic razor. So I'm going to put that in both of these. I'm going to be using the Simpson T3 Talifager synthetic knot. Just going to take it down here and drop it in some water. That tip is prepped. That's how easy this is. Since I got a lot of growth, I'm going to use some pre-shave oil. Now, you don't have to use pre-shave oil. I just, you know, I think it does help me out a little bit having sensitive skin. And I'm going to be using Leaf Shave's pre-shave oil. And along with that, I'm going to be using their soap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be good. Rub that in my hands. And just apply it to the face. Now, one thing using pre-shave oil is you got to combine it with a soap that's not going to gook up and, you know, clog your razor up. That's important to me. I don't want to have to run water. I just fill my sink basin up a little bit so I can just rinse my razors. Now, what I found is Leaf Shave, they have a soap as well. And it doesn't come in a container, but when you put it in your hand and just go in here, it's going to get all those oils off your hands, which is awesome. So I'm just going to work it in here a little bit. You know, I'm just grabbing some soap here. Set that aside. Not much. Now I got some of the residue on my hand, and that's going to help remove it. So in my experience with this, put it on your face. I like to paint it on first, then go down with the tips and grab some water. I mean, this stuff just explodes off your face. I mean, see how easy that was? All right, so that's enough right now. What I'm gonna do is start loading up these razors. Now I'm just washing my hands off of that soap. Now what I'm gonna do is just load up these razors and let that sit on my face to start softening up my hairs, getting them, you know, to open up. Manscaped, it's a 3-piece razor. All right, the cool thing about Personna is it doesn't matter if you buy the United States ones or the ones made in Germany. There are no, I dig that a lot. So just putting this back on in reverse order. 3 pieces. Goes right together. Checking the blade exposure. Looks good. Looks aligned to me. Same thing with the Parker. Parker has a thinner profile, even on the top head and the handle, but it's very manageable. So again, just taking out the razor blade, putting this on the top cap, put the base plate back on, and, you know, just screw on the handle. Same thing, check and make sure the blade reveal is aligned. Now that I have all that loaded, I'm just going to go in and freshen up this. shaving soap on my face. Now my growth right now is about 5 days. I did cut in a beard for those, off days. But one thing to remember when you're, face lathering, don't be afraid to add water to your brush. It's only going to help. Okay. All right, we're going to call that good. Now, going in with the Manscaped 2.0, which this has various names on Amazon, so I'll put some links down below if you guys want to pick these up. But for the price point of these two razors, I think Manscaped one's $32, this one's $27, this is called $28. Two good razors, so I thought this would be a great review for everybody. So going in with the Manscaped, find your spot. That's good. Yeah. So smooth. So far, very smooth shave. Again, I can't highly stress enough, the blade that you're using in any of your razors is key. Keep that in mind. Once you find that blade razor combo, it makes a huge difference. Personas are my go-tos right now. I don't care if it's the one made in the USA or even these platinums. These platinums are smooth too. All right, going in with the Parker. Find your spot. Another beautiful razor. Just gonna go right down below here with the Parker. Wow, just super smooth. You can see how much of that growth it removed. I'm telling you, if you want to get a cheap razor, either of these two are phenomenal. All right, let's finish up with the Manscaped. Again, same thing. First pass is good. All right. Now for up top. Okay. Okay, profile's not that big. You can manage around your nose. Cut in some good lines. Parker. Okay, we'll call that good. Now I'm just, you know, same. On the first pass, I gotta say the Manscaped was probably a little bit smoother on the first pass. Let's see who wins on the second one here. And I'm going to go with the Parker first because I thought the Manscaped was a little bit smoother on my face on that first pass. So let's just see if it really is. Well, that's pretty smooth. All right, going in with the Manscaped now. It's close. I think the Manscaped might be a little smoother. Wow, that was like real easy. No blade chatter. Yeah, no blade chatter here either. Okay. I think I'm good up top. Yeah, I've noticed down here, the way I'm shaving now, it's usually taking 3 passes. So let's just rinse this off real quick. You might as well just do a 3-pass shave, why not? Okay. Good there. I do feel a slight tingle on my face. Can say that. All right, going in with the Parker first against the green. Okay. Looks like it. Oh, pull that. Okay, got it that time. Going in with the that's struggling there too. Must be just my hair. So I can already tell you that's way too many passes below the cheek line, so there's going to be some stinging there when the alum block comes on. All right, let's go against the grain on the neck. Yeah, really didn't get anything. We'll just run the Parker on it as well. Yeah. All good there. All right. Get this off the face. Can already feel some tingling going on down here. Oop, look at that. Got a cut there. Got a nick with the Manscaped. I really haven't got a nick on my neck in a long time. But let's go over it with the almond block. Now this is from Parker as well. Normally, like the one that I used to have was half this size. And it's the same price as this. I was originally just going to cut this in half, you know, on a bandsaw, but I'm liking how big this is because you don't have to go over your face so many times. So if you're looking for an almond block, definitely look into this Parker. They're all on Amazon. Yep, got it there. All right, stinging on this side. Definitely stinging here. Stinging everywhere with the Manscaped. Okay. Parker, no tingle there. Obviously right here, I knew that was going to happen. Nothing below, okay? Yeah, that Manscaped, it chewed into me a little bit. Parker definitely won on, you know, finish results of which one didn't cause the stinging. Now let's see which one's closer. Cool thing is with that Parker, it comes with a case. Huh? Love that. And thanks Howie from Parker USA for, you know, giving that to me. Very nice of you. Thank you, sir. And these razors. Actually, he gave me a ton of razors. Let's rinse that off. Okay. Now we're just going to go through and pat that off. Closed it up. So, wasn't really a nick. I would call that a weeper. Not a big deal when you're using a almond block, but if you're not, I mean, then you got to put tissue all over your face, and you don't have to. All right. So now we're going to go in with some face toner by Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is the original scent. I love this stuff. This on your face. All right. The Manscaped was a little more aggressive than the Parker. I can say that. You could tell that the aggression was more. Is that a big deal? Not really. But again, I like razors that are smooth shavers. I don't care how aggressive it is, as long as it's a smooth shaver. Like the Rockwell 6C, 6S on a 6 plate, that's pretty aggressive, but it's so smooth on your face. So, you know, that's good. Is the Manscaped that smooth? No. Is the Parker that smooth? No. I do think they're a little smoother than maybe the Mercur 34C. I probably should have thrown that in this mix. And just, you know, reviewed 3 razors. That, you know, that could have been a thing. But just cleaning up your gear is good to do. It's a good habit to get into, especially when you're looking at these cheaper, inexpensive razors. Just from the metal they're made out of, you know, they're coated, so they're going to show signs of wear, you know, quicker than, you know, a more expensive razor, which is okay. I mean, just because something looks worn doesn't mean it's not going to work properly. I mean, as long as you don't bend any of this stuff, which would be extremely hard, you know, they're going to work for you, regardless of what it looks like. All right, so these 2 razors, I mean, lovely razors for the money. Like if you're on the fence, I want to spend $50 to $70 on what I call some of the best razors in the world, which would be, you know, the Leaf Shave Twig or Thorn, the Rockwell 6C, and ultimately the Henson, which is the most expensive on that line, which is, you know, 69 bucks. But if you're a beginner and, you know, you're looking for something, you could always buy one of these and then, you know, go up to those later. But great razors here. So let's just set those aside. I'm gonna go in with some Nivea. Love this stuff. You can pick this up on Amazon as well. I think for the money, there's not a better aftershave balm than this. For the money. That was a great shave.